what are the best microphones to record a handpan? And I know it's not an easy answer because there's a ton of microphones out there.
Every question, what is the best microphone to record certain instrument, is tricky, because the microphone is a little bit like an instrument itself. Each microphone has its own character. Each microphone emphasizes different bands of the frequency. Definitely, you just need to use again your ear and just figure it out which microphone sounds the best. But this is for the situation if you have many microphones. Most of us doesn't have 20 different microphones in the studio, and we can go experiment the whole day. So I will basically say that I think the best way to approach it is you basically need 2 condenser microphones, any kind, condenser microphones, and you can experiment a lot with the positioning of the microphone. So this is, and I encourage you to do so, just place the microphone here. I mean, if you have 2, then great. If you have 1, you can also experiment to put it here, to put it here, to put it further, to put it closer. If you have 2 microphones, 2 condenser microphones, I guess the most common used one are the bullet microphones, the small one, and you place them over the handpan, probably not too close because the condensers are very sensitive. So you put them very, like around, few feet from the instrument itself, 2-3 feet at least. And then you want to experiment with the positioning. So place them higher, place them lower, place them like this, place them like this. There are many different options. Also, you can, if you have a stand, you can definitely put a dynamic microphone inside this hole, and this is where you will get all the low sound, all the basses, all this kind of sound. You might miss it if you hear the instrument itself, the whole, but if you put a microphone there, especially a dynamic mic, then you can add some more bass, some more richness into the mix. And there are so many different ways you can put the condenser microphones. You can put the most you can put them like this, as I said. Just for example, try for the microphones, the most important thing, I guess, is they are the same distance from the surface of the drum. So don't place them maybe like this, the one is here and the one is here. Try to place them probably the same distance from the drum, but a different position. Listen, just put the headphones, put the microphone, play and listen. Change a position, play and listen. And you might want this kind of sound, you might want more close sound, you might want more open sound. But I would say that the best is just 2 condensers and 1 dynamic microphone here inside. Will allow you to get really full spectrum of sound, and it's so much fun to play with the condenser microphones, with a positioning. You might want, if you want to get a closer sound and more here, like the skin on the drum, or if you play something very soft, you might want to put them a little bit closer. If you're playing something louder, you might put them a little bit further, but then you will get more room and ambience. So it really depends, but I would say the setup to start is 2 condensers and 1 dynamic microphone in the bottom. Thank you.
Can we just let's just maybe do a close-up on the mics that we're using and tell about the mics that you're using, because we at Didge Project actually own a pair of these Rode NT5 mics, and you also personally own a pair of these mics, and I don't know, they're pretty versatile mics. Maybe you can tell about what you use these mics for beyond just handpan, so that people can know, this is something we're using. I think they're about $400 for a pair. Is that right?
Yes. So can you show it?
Yeah.
Exactly. So this is a Rode NT5 microphone. This is small diaphragm condenser microphone. There are few kinds of microphones, but the most popular ones are a dynamic one and the condensers. These are the condenser microphones. That means that they are basically more sensitive. They are picking up much more details. And they comes in a pair, and there's a reason for that, why there is a pair of the condenser one, because with two condenser microphones, I mean, you have two microphones because from the same reason you have two ears. So basically two condenser microphones allows you to get a good stereo sound. You will get a notion of space. So whenever you put the two condenser microphones, then in the mix after you pan them. One microphone goes, you pan it totally to the right, and the other one to the left. And this is a little bit like, you know, like a two ears. And these are pretty, as AJ said, pretty versatile microphones. You can use them for handpans, you can use them for the guitar, you can use them as an overhead for the drum kit. Voice doesn't sound, I mean, this is not like a vocal mic, but if you record like a multiple voices or a choir, it works really great. My starting point is to put the two condenser microphones in the position that's called AB. And this is basically you place them like this, and the distance is the same as the distance one ear from another. This is a very good simulation of your ear. I mean, the way people hear, the way like the human skull is designed and ear. So like you place them like the ear distance from each other, pointing the source of the sound, which is the handpan. And then you pan one to the right, the other one to the left. Yeah, NT5s are great, or any other pair condenser microphones.
This video is an excerpt from our Handpan Q&A live. It was an hour and 40-minute long video we did where we were taking questions from the audience live on YouTube. So I definitely suggest you check out that video. Make sure to subscribe to our channel here at Didge Project. Give this video a thumbs up, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.